What's going on, everybody? T-Chris here, and today I am back with another top 5 for you guys. Today I am doing the top 5 underdog winners in the Aflac Cup series. A couple people wanted this because I did it on 2 other series. I didn't do it on the Aflac Cup series, so figured might as well do it now since I haven't made a top 5 in a while. So here is the top 5 underdog winners in the Aflac Cup series. Hopefully you guys enjoy. Let's get into it. Number 5. And starting off this countdown, we have the Brickyard 200 of the Aflac Cup Series, Season 4, race number 11. This was a very good finish because the underdog winner is, in fact, I'll spoil it for you guys, sorry, Paul Menard ends up winning this race. As you can see, he's in second right now, battling Carl Edwards and Jeff Gordon right here, coming down a last lap. He's got to try to make his way around Carl Edwards, and he will do just that in turns 2. Gives him a little shove, moves him out of the way. Now he's got to hold off Jeff Gordon, which is not an easy task, especially at the Brickyard. But Paul Menard ends up doing it and captures the win at the Brickyard, which is a very big underdog win because he beat Jeff Gordon and Carl Edwards. Very big underdog win, even though he has one there in the Sprint Cup Series. But either way, underdog win, number 5. Number 4. And in the 4th position, we have the Aflac Cup Series, Season 7, race number 25 from Watkins Glen. As you can see, last lap, Boris Said, the 32 car, is holding off Carl Edwards. And Boris Said is a pretty good road course racer, but it's still very upsetting, I guess. A very big underdog win from Boris Said right here. Very big upset win over all these cars at Watkins Glen. Even though he is a good road course racer, it's still a very big underdog upset win over Carl Edwards and the rest of the field in our 4th position in this countdown. Number 3. In the 3rd position, we have the Aflac Cup Series Season 3, race number 6, the Subway 200. And this will probably surprise you guys. As you can see, the 4 car and the 99 are battling. The 00 of David Rudiman comes out of nowhere, shoves both of them out of the way. Last lap, David Rudiman hold off Carl Edwards right here, and the caution will end up coming out, but David Rudiman nonetheless gets the win and basically just upsets a lot of cars right there. There's the 4 and the 99. They get into each other, and then Rudiman just shoots the gap, somehow comes away with the win. I believe his first ever win in probably anything, which is a very big underdog to take home the win, and that is why he comes in at the 3rd spot in your underdog countdown. Number 2. And in the 2nd position, we have the Aflac Cup Series Season 6, race number 11. As you can see, Justin Allgaier is battling the 48 car of Jimmy Johnson. Final lap, Jimmy falls back. Justin Allgaier pretty much has this one wrapped up, and this was a pretty crazy restart. As you can see right here, Justin Allgaier goes down low on the 88, and here comes Jimmy Johnson, forced 3 wide. Justin Allgaier has to battle off the 48, the 88, the 42, practically everyone to come away with this win, and this is a pretty big underdog win for Justin Allgaier. A great win. Good to see him get a win in the Aflac Cup Series. Very upsetting win over Jimmy Johnson. Like, beating Jimmy Johnson does not just come easily, so it was a very good win in the 2nd position in our countdown. Here's your honorable mention number 1. The first honorable mention is the Aflac Cup Series Season 6, race number 25. Crazy restart right here. Who do you think is going to be the underdog winner? The 17 of Ricky Stenhouse Jr. Probably could not guess because there were just so many cars in this gaggle of cars. Look at this. The 17 car just goes low, passes 2, 3, 4 cars. I don't even know how many cars he passed, but Stenhouse ends up getting the win. This was a very good win. As you can see, look at this. Passes the 5 and the 88 as they're battling each other, and Stenhouse comes away with the win. Let's look at this crazy restart one more time. Look at this. Stenhouse is all the way in the back. You don't even think he's going to have a shot at the win. Ends up pulling it out and getting the win at this track. A very good underdog win for Ricky Stenhouse Jr. in our first honorable mention spot. Here's your honorable mention number 2. Our second honorable mention is the Aflac Cup Series Season 7, race number 35. And this was a pretty good race too. As you can see, who looks like an underdog winner in this bunch? You got Logano, Harvick, Johnson. It's Ryan Blaney passing all these cars right here. Look at last lap. Ryan Blaney's back in third. You don't know how he's going to be able to get this win, but you can probably figure it out. The 4 and the 22 car end up getting together, allowing Ryan Blaney to come away with the win, passing the 4 car just barely. I mean, look at this. Barely able to pass the 4 car. Not like they both wrecked each other. He easily went by. He had to work for this. Got around the 4 car and ended up barely winning the race. Very good win, passing, 2, 3 good cars. He passed Jimmy Johnson too. So it was a very hard win, but he was able to get it, passing the 22 and the 4 car in our second honorable mention spot. Number 1. And our number 1 spot in this countdown, if you guys have seen the race, you know who won it, you obviously know what this is. But it is the Season 7, race number 12, Pepsi 200. As you can see, the 48 and the 78 are battling it out, but who is that in third? It's Danica Patrick ending up with the win, passing Jimmy Johnson, hitting Jimmy Johnson, in fact, getting the win. Somehow, Danica Patrick got this win. I don't know how, but this is probably the biggest underdog win in the history of anything. I mean, Danica Patrick ended up getting lucky and having those two get together, but she ended up giving the 48 a little bit of a shot, going into turn 3 right there, as you can see, out of turn 4, and takes the win. Danica Patrick somehow won this race, and that is why she is number 1 in this underdog finishing countdown. And that is the end of this top 5. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you did enjoy this. Pretty good top 5. I love making them. It's been a while since I made one, so it was really fun to do this again. If you guys have any other suggestions for top 5s, leave them in the comments down below. I would love to hear them, love to do them. But yeah, that's all I got for this top 5. Be sure to subscribe, leave a like, and it's been T-Criz, guys. See you in the next video. Deuces.